Hey there, it's Wayfair here, where delivery and setup are as easy as a few taps on your phone. You're relaxing in an old hammock, scrolling Wayfair's app, when you spot it, a brand new patio set. Next thing you know, Wayfair delivers it right to your patio and sets it up. Oh, you need a new grill too? All right, Wayfair's got you covered. With Wayfair's Room of Choice delivery and fast expert setup on qualifying orders, life gets a little easier. Visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Trust is one of the hardest things to get, especially if the person on the other side has been through it before. We all been through that as well. Maybe they had a bad boyfriend or a bad girlfriend or a bad boss, and maybe they hired somebody who promised the results and they just simply ghosted them. And it's the same with clients. It is not that you're not good at what you do. It is just that some people take longer to trust you. So here's the thing. If trust isn't there, it is not just because people are not replying. It is that you're not even getting a shot. You're not even part of the decision. And that's what actually stings the most. You don't even realize it's happening. If you've been thinking, maybe it's my prices, maybe it is my offer, maybe it is me, it is probably not. It's trust. And let's get into that one.
Hey, I'm Veronica De Polo, and with more than 15 years being a marketing strategist, are you ready for actionable bite-sized episodes about business advice on marketing, branding, and messaging to take your business to the next level? If you're a service business owner, we'll show you how to attract qualified leads on social media and beyond. We'll reveal the art of showcasing your brand effectively, and will uncover the best strategies to hook your audience so they keep coming for more. Say goodbye to outdated marketing strategies and embrace the power of change. Welcome to the Branding Momentum Podcast.
So trust is not neutral. People aren't starting at 0 with you. They're starting at -10 because you've been burned before. Bad coaches, bad services, bad promises. Some of them actually trusted somebody that actually ghosted them. So some of them bought a program that promised a miracle and delivered nothing. So when they find you, they're not thinking, whoa, what a new solution. No, they're thinking, is this another person who's going to waste my time? And if you're sitting quietly, hoping they'll feel your good intentions, let me be just real with you. Silence isn't neutral either. Silence sounds like, oh, she's hiding something, or yeah, you're not starting fresh. You're starting with people looking at what's the catch? What's the point? What is the ulterior motive? And it's kind of like I said, it's like dating in your 30s, everybody enjoys. And it's kind of like dating in your 30s, like everybody's got baggage and no one trusts easily. And the bar is really underground. Or think about having these DMs and they didn't actually reply to you in a week and they completely ghosted you. I'm like, yeah, I'm so busy or whatever. Yeah, but you didn't. You didn't actually do that. Oh, they're busy. Or maybe you thought, how rude of them. Same goes with brands. They actually do that. And let me tell you, trust dropped 70%, okay, after the pandemic. Not because people are mean, but because they're tired of getting scammed. So that is simply the way it is. Now, people don't buy because you explain it better. They buy because maybe they believe you. You can actually explain what you do for hours, and you can actually outline everything in every single step and every bonus and every bonus call. But if the person listening doesn't believe you, you are the one who actually can help them. All the details in the world won't change their mind. And think about it, really. We don't buy insurance because we understand it. We buy it because we believe it will be there when we need it. Simple as that, right? So the same goes with service-based businesses. Your ICA, your ideal customer, right? Your ideal customer avatar isn't comparing line by line what you're actually saying. They're simply asking themselves, do I trust you to waste my time and my money? So this is how we have to approach this. Now, your brand is a telling story, even when you're not talking, right? Because they can find you online everywhere you are. So silence needs a message too, even when you're not around. And human brains, to be honest, they build themselves to fill in the blanks and to assume. So when there's silence, people assume. And let's be honest, we don't assume in kindness. We assume in suspicion. If you're not showing up, your audience isn't thinking, oh, they must be really busy with clients. They're wondering if you're still in business, to be honest, because that's how most people actually think when people don't show up and they can actually see them. So in today's world, people don't give the benefit of the doubt. They don't. They actually simply assume the worst. And no news equals bad news in business. So when you're not showing up, you're not putting content out, you're not there, people assume the worst, not the best. I know it is horrible, but it is what it is. And then think about the brands that you actually love. If they disappear and you notice that they disappear, it's the same thing. It's the same thing here. If you're not visible, you are simply invisible to your favorite brand, to yourself, to anybody that wants to be reached out. And the thing is that people actually put you in a box super fast. They're flaky, they're right, they're left, they're slow, they're not serious. If you don't control the story, they actually will. So you gotta be controlling your own story. What's the narrative you wanna give out so that people won't be there assuming things about your business and your brand? Now, when people are deciding if they trust you, they're not looking at the best post or the one caption that you think that you actually nailed, which you probably didn't. And they're looking at the pattern. Are you still here? Are you consistent? Do you show up when it's probably high season for you or when it's not high season for you? When do you actually want to show up? When do you look for me as an ideal potential client for me to work with you? Okay. Now, it's like that gym friend who only shows up in January, and we all notice and we know who they are. Right? But it's exactly the same thing. And think about your favorite brands. It is not the ones that you post, that completely get you. It's the fact that they keep showing up even when no one was clapping. Now, I want you to think that if the brands people trust the most are the ones that they see the most, not because they shout the most, it's because they're there. They're staying. They remain. It's like something that is hooked and glued to your internet, to your social media. So that's why you always see them. They're consistently being there and they're always top of mind, really. Now, people can smell when you're performing, honestly, right? So when you're too polished or you're too perfect or let me look trustworthy, it actually backfires, unfortunately. And trust isn't loud. It is built, it's quietly by solving the real problems that your ideal potential clients have and telling the truth and staying consistent even when it's not even sexy. And quiet proof beats loud promises every single time, my friends. So the quieter and the more that you can be maybe not so sexy is what it will win every single time. Now, 79% of people say authenticity is why they buy, but most can't define it. So they know it when they feel it. Now, it is like the person who brags on LinkedIn about being humble to win another award. And if you have announced it, is it even real? I'm just saying and dropping it there just for you. Clients don't need you to be perfect. They actually need you to be honest and reliable and real. And before I let you go, let me say this. Trust isn't the cherry on the top. It is the whole recipe. If people don't actually trust you, they don't click. They don't book. They don't even tell their friends. And if you're sitting there wondering why things feel slow, why people ghost, why the launch didn't land, it's probably not your logo or the name of your brand. It is not your pricing. It is not even your timing. It is actually trust. And fix that, and the rest starts moving again and again. Trust isn't something that you can ask for. It's something that you actually prove quietly, consistently, without begging for it. And if you're not doing that, someone else is. And if you want to show up like the business people actually do remember, not the ones that they scroll by, you can subscribe to my Substack. That is where the real work actually starts. And the link is in the description. Okay, guys, so I'm going to see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.